Thank you, Speaker. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and Alejandro Mayorkas' reckless disregard for the rule of law created an historic border crisis. Under the Biden and Harris administration, 13 million inadmissible aliens poured into our country, overwhelming Border Patrol and CBP officers, wasting billions of taxpayer dollars, and of course, throwing many of our communities into chaos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, the voice of reason in a sea of chaos. If you love freedom, believe in American strength, and know that peace only comes through power, we are the Constitution Corner, where Americans' root guides its future. You're in the right place. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive into this.
Illegal gang activity, influx of fentanyl. You've heard us talk about it before. I saw an article the other day from one of you guys, 60% decrease in the murder rate in one city where ICE had removed the gang members. After 4 years, the American people were sick of it, they're tired of it, and of course, they gave Republicans the trifecta because we put them first. As of April, southwest border encounters were down over 90%, and that's down from the lowest point in the previous administration. And that lowest point happened not because of anything that the Biden administration had done. That lowest point happened because of what Texas did with Operation Lone Star. But even from that point, it's down 90% in April, the best numbers we've had ever in the history of this country, and that's because of the actions of this president, who delivered on his promise to secure the border and enforce our laws. But if Congress fails to act, this success will be short-lived. I'm proud of the Committee on Homeland Security's work to include common sense border security legislation. That is a generational opportunity to actually secure our border. We've tried so many times in the past. Now we will codify these executive actions, and we will do our job in Congress and resource this effort. $7 billion to recruit and train new border agents, billions of dollars to fix, to build the wall, and it's a high-tech, lights, cameras, access to observe, $5 billion in technology enhancements, all the support that we can give to the border states. We're going to expand Operation Stone Garden, those grants for those states that actually work with the Department of Homeland Security to secure our border, all in this bill. All because the American people said enough is enough, and all because they elected Donald Trump and a Republican Congress. I now will be followed by one of my mentors and heroes in this building, Jim Jordan.
Now folks, today we're talking about something that's been on all our minds, the absolute crisis at our southern border. And let me tell you what we just heard in this speech. This isn't just a talking point. This is a wake-up call, a truth bomb. A reminder of how far the Biden administration let this nation fall, and how President Trump and a Republican Congress are finally turning things around. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Alejandro Mayorkas. These three names will go down in history for destroying our border security and putting American lives at risk. 13 million illegal aliens, yes, you heard that right, 13 million have flooded into our country under their so-called leadership. And what came with them? Chaos, cartel violence, human trafficking, and enough fentanyl to wipe out entire cities. You've seen the reports. You've seen your neighborhoods change. You've seen the drug deaths rise. You've seen the gangs grow stronger. And it was all because the radical left decided our laws didn't matter anymore. But after 4 years of insanity, the American people stood up. They sent a message loud and clear in 2024. We're taking our country back. And they gave us the red trifecta: Donald J. Trump back in the White House and a Republican majority in Congress. And what happened? Results. Within months, encounters at the border dropped over 90%. That's not a small improvement, folks. That's historic. That's America first in action. And let's be clear, those results didn't come from some magical Biden policy. No, sir. That came from Texas, from Operation Lone Star, and from President Trump doing what he promised, securing the border and enforcing our laws. And now we've got common sense border legislation on the table. Finally. It's not just talk anymore, we're putting action behind the words. We're talking $7 billion to recruit and train new Border Patrol agents. Billions more to finish building the wall, yes, the wall. Lights, surveillance, drones, access roads, real tech that helps real law enforcement. $5 billion in technological enhancements to outsmart the cartels and smugglers. Expansion of Operation Stone Garden to help states like Texas, Arizona, and others keep America safe. This is the generational moment we've been waiting for. We've tried to secure the border for decades, and every time the left sabotaged it. But now, we're getting it done because the people demanded it. But here's the warning, patriots. If Congress fails to act, all this progress can vanish overnight. We cannot let that happen. We need to stand behind this legislation, stand behind our border patrol, and most importantly, stand behind President Trump. He is the only one with the backbone to fight for our country while the Democrats sell it out piece by piece. We're done apologizing. We're done with open borders. We're done with fentanyl killing our children. We're done with politicians who put illegals over American citizens. We are America first, now and forever. If you believe in the rule of law, in protecting your community, and in standing up for the greatest country in the world, then you better keep your eyes on this fight because it's not over. If you're as fired up as I am, share this video, leave a comment below with the word secure our border, and make sure you're subscribed. This is our moment to reclaim our country and we're not backing down. We are the Constitution Corner, where Americans' root guides its future. Until next time, stand strong, speak truth, and may God bless the United States of America.